Well, I'll lay my neck down.
Okay. We are still in San Mateo. One little last thing to say is that Mom bought 3 green pinafores for the 3 of us. Had our hair curled and little pin curls to have a portrait taken of the 3 of us. And I was playing baseball in the street with my friends in a t-shirt and pin curls. And Mom kept saying, get in here, we have to brush out your hair, we are going to go get our pictures taken. She brushed out Barbie's hair, Joanne's hair. They got in their pretty little green pinafores. And I kept saying, no, I kept thinking, as long as I play baseball.
What's a pinafore?
Pinafore. It's a little summer dress.
Almost like a bib apron type of.
Yeah.
They were called pinafores.
You'll
back
see
then.
the you'll see the picture.
Sounds like something to eat.
Okay. See a penny for it.
Oh, okay. You're
So-
thinking pinafore?
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought, no way. I just keep playing and she won't make me go. It was time to go and she made me go. And I couldn't believe it. She made me take a picture with my t-shirt and my hair in pin curls. And Barbie and Joanne are so pretty in their little green dresses and smiling.
We
Their
have the
hair is all
pictures.
brushed out.
I remember that picture of you.
She's smiling
too.
So my mom taught me a lesson.
But I have to tell you
What
one
was
thing.
it?
On one of the pictures, I remember taking a pencil and drawing your hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying
really?
to give you a hairdo on the picture. I drew on it.
Is this the one bed where you had all the little, with the bobby pins?
Yeah,
Yes.
the pin curls.
It's on the table.
It's over there.
I love that picture. That's so. I never knew that
Okay.
story.
Well, that's what happened. Okay, so from there, we moved to San Leandro because Dad was transferred to Sacramento.
Okay.
I mean,
Not Sacramento.
not Sacramento.
Hayward.
He was transferred to Hayward.
It's
right.
very tender.
And we rented a home, just a rental for a few months. And Marianne had such a bad allergy, terrible allergy.
I still do.
But you aren't drinking goat's milk. But Mom had to give her, it was canned milk, and I guess it was goat's milk. It was horrible. It smelled so terrible. And that was the time we got our first TV.
Yes, in San Leandro.
Yeah,
And I thought
and
it
a
was a
little
present
rental.
for me.
You did?
I did, because I had been at Grandma and Grandpa's in San Francisco, and they came to pick me up and said, we have a surprise for you at home.
Oh.
When I got home, it was a TV, so I thought they bought it for me. You bought me a TV?
You're so special.
The only
You
thing I
missed me so
remember,
much.
You are my favorite child.
yeah. The only thing I remember about San Leandro was, again, I got Barbara lost.
Oh, yeah.
Lost.
Yeah, I got her lost a couple times. And
Talk
like,
up,
we
Jill.
had to get
I
off the
can't- I
bus.
can't hear you.
We were on the bus together at school, and then I had to get off, and I couldn't remember which
We got off on the
corner.
wrong street.
So I got off on the wrong street, and then we were wandering around. But she was
All
following
the
me,
houses
the big
looked
sister. You know.
alike.
Yeah.
They all looked alike, and we were totally on the wrong street.
Well, we weren't there for probably just 2 or 3 months. We all went to this school for a little
Well,
time
yeah.
in San Leandro.
But how come you weren't on the bus with us?
I was older. I was in 4th grade.
So you didn't have to take a bus just because you're older?
I don't know. But
Well,
I
we
remember,
Young kids
I
had to
remember
walk,
being,
the older kids
I
got the
remember
bus.
being in this classroom, 4th grade, meeting new kids for just a little while, like 2 or 3 months, and then it was summertime. And that's all I remember. But the most important thing, do you remember anything about San Leandro, the little rental house?
I do.
I remember the
Uh-huh.
house.
Well,
I remember standing on the chair when we did dishes.
well, the most important thing, I will never forget this. Dad was going to get a paycheck the next. We had no food in the house. Literally no food.
that
I don't remember that.
We had no food. Dad was going to get his paycheck the next day. We had soda crackers and Thousand Island dressing. Dad crunched them up in molds, poured it on. He said, "Isn't this yummy?" And we're all going, "Yes." We're eating soda crackers and Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, well,
Very inventive.
well,
of
you
Dad.
were really little, but Dad was always positive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's
Made the best of everything.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
when
so good,
Joanne and I
Daddy.
were lost, we were walking around all these streets, and I was crying. She
Yeah.
kept telling me, shut up, shut up. And then she started crying.
You told me to shut up. Because you really didn't know where you
We did not know where we
No,
were.
we didn't know where we
Right.
It was very
Yeah.
scary.
It was scary.
Yeah.
What
But
grades
short.
were you in again?
I was 5.
You were 5 and you were 7?
I was going on 6. But
That's still really
Then,
young.
we're
that
walking
was
around this
short-lived.
neighborhood, we didn't know where we were.
That's all our memories of San Leandro.
Me too.
Then, and we were there only because Mom and Dad were building the house.
Right,
that
we were
on-
waiting for it to
the
be
house
built.
was being built on via
San-
Toledo.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really?
So that's
Yeah.
why we were in this little interim
It was just
rental
for a
house.
few months.
That was a brand new house when you moved in.
Yes.
right?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Yeah. Well, it was
The
sure
whole
was
neighborhood was brand new.
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
cute.
And by the way, I do belong on Facebook to,
San
I
Lorenzo.
remember San Lorenzo. Have you
Oh,
guys
that's
joined
cool.
it?
No.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But when we left the house, it wasn't very new. In
No, it's
59.
pretty
Well, we were there.
Anyway,
Okay.
so, all right, San Lorenzo. I'm in 5th grade. Joanne's in 4th grade. and Dorby is
First.
1st grade. Right. Yeah, we were that young. And it was this was a really bad time because Mom, we didn't know what was happening to her, but all of a sudden she's
But that was a couple years later.
Yeah, it was.
no, that was in 1950. No, that happened the next year.
1950, I was still 5 then.
No, this is 1951.
I was 6.
It was right after Mary was born, wasn't it?
When Mary
Mary's
was
a
born.
baby.
She was born in
Yeah.
San Mateo.
She's 49.
Oh, she
I mean,
was.
Yeah,
40.
she's already there with
Oh,
us.
okay.
No, and Mom just all of a sudden was acting so strange. She just would not get out of her bathrobe. She'd sit in a rocking chair and sit there and cry and rock. And we didn't know what was going on. And of course, now I'm in 6th grade. It had happened just a little after that. And Joanne and I would go to the neighbors. Do you remember going to the neighbors
Yeah.
next door? What
Yeah.
did you see?
Ben and Henry.
Yes, Ben and
Um,
Henry.
Ben and
Ben
Henry.
and Henry.
But I remember one thing I did for Mom when she was like that. I thought maybe she was just sad because she never gets to have new clothes. And so I made her a skirt. I had this turquoise burlap.
Really?
Yeah.
You were in 7th grade?
No, I was younger.
No, she was. I'm in 6th. She's in
I used
5th.
to
Oh,
sew,
okay.
I
Okay.
sewed all the time, but when I was young. But so I just sewed it up, put elastic in it, so it was like this big toe, and I put a pocket on it with a big button. And I said, "Well,"
The beginning of your sewing career.
and she goes, "That's nice of you." She was lying in bed; she couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah, she wouldn't get-
She was
Yeah.
depressed.
She was
So
depressed.
she never wore it, and I can totally understand why. It was ridiculous.
Well, who was taking care of me if I was a baby?
You went to
We were.
and
We all took care of
did,
everybody.
But didn't she go somewhere for a while?
No, that was after
That
Mom
was
went to
later.
the
That was
had the
later.
nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
You already sent me off?
No, you were still there.
No, you're there.
I know, I'm
We're
kidding.
taking-
We were changing your diaper,
I'm teasing.
Yes.
like I did yours.
So you remember that? I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah.
But this was a really hard time, and of course you don't remember much either.
Oh, I do. I remember all of it.
What?
With
When
Mom?
when that happened.
When she was in her blue bathrobe.
Yeah, she came to my school in her blue bathrobe.
Oh,
Really?
wow. Yeah.
St. John's?
'Cause Oh, St. John's.
But
Yeah.
before that, this I think this happened over several
Yeah.
Oh, months.
months
Yeah.
because when I was at the public school before I went to St. John's, which
Yeah.
was the same year but half the year, she came there in winter underwear.
That's what she came to my school.
Yeah, I don't know if she brought me
She was
lunch or what.
depressed a year and a half?
No, this was the same
Wow.
year but
Good
months.
man.
I went to school at the public school and then was transferred to the
Which
other.
was San Leandro
Yeah,
Public
yeah.
School.
And no, I was in San Lorenzo. I was in public school until they opened the St. John's. It was the same year, but it was just months.
Oh.
So I was at the public school there for just a couple of months, and then went to St. John's. And I remember because she came to my school, and I don't remember if she was bringing me a lunch or what she was bringing, but she was in just winter underwear, and one of the little boys in my class whistled. I can't whistle, but he whistled at her like, wee, wee. He thought she was
Mom
pretty.
well,
She
Mom
was very beautiful.
She's
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, but this little kid was